This excerpt was taken from the Full and Bloom interview with Great White guitarist Mark Kendall. This bonus excerpt was not included in the original interview. You can listen to the full-length interview at fullandbloom.com. With the Full Circle album, did you kind of already have in your head that possibly Terry might leave if the album didn't get a good response, or was that not even on your mind?
Not even on our mind. You know, it was a kind of a slow thing. We were just growing apart. That's all. It was. He was kind of in a different plane than we were. You know, we're plugging along and everything, but he sings wonderful, and he's easy to get along with. It's just there's a little bit of oil and water there. Not any massive drama or anything. We were just growing apart, like I said, and Mitch kind of came along by accident. So, you know, I kind of saw him one morning on my phone, and I remembered him from the cruise and the Monsters cruise, and he actually sang backgrounds on our record Full Circle with the Game Shout. So when I saw him on my phone and heard he used to be in Van Halen, and I saw there was a little documentary about it, I was all about it. I wanted to see what the hell is this, because I never heard about it. I grew up with Van Halen, like seeing him, you know, paying $1 to go see him in backyards. First time I saw him, they were 3 blocks from my house. So, you know, I had all that history with Van Halen, watching them grow and get really good, and, you know, they were like the best band around. And all of a sudden I'm hearing Mitch was the singer in the band for a while, and I don't know about it. I go, what the heck is this, man? I got to see this. So I watched it, and then I kind of heard him sing Panama. That sounded pretty good. But then I go, this guy has this huge solo career, and I know nothing about Mitch. So I listened to that, and his voice sounded real good. And so I called my keyboard player, and he told me he was already looking into him, which I knew nothing about. And then heard my agent was talking about him. So all this was going on without my knowledge. And anyway, so I just said, why don't we, you know, send him some music and see, well, first, you know, see if he's into it, and then send him some tracks and see what he sounds like, or see if he's, you know, even wants to do it. And he was interested. So he sent us back Rock Me and a couple other ones. I think he did Once Bitten Twice Shy, possibly. I don't remember, but then he did a couple new ones off our album. He sounded completely phenomenal. So we flew him out, and we ended up rehearsing for 3 days. The first day, he was really tired. I think he might have been excited, so he really didn't sleep very much. That was not that great because his voice was real tired. The second day, he sounded amazing, and the third day. So we go, okay, let's go start playing shows. And he knew all the lyrics. I couldn't believe it that quick, just like a little over a week, and he knew every word from every song without lyric sheets. So that was pretty impressive.
No doubt. Are there still more shows scheduled for the future?
Oh, yeah. Like last year we did about almost 70 shows, I think. And, you know, like we're playing 2 shows coming up in Canada this week. You know, we kind of do the 2 or 3 in a row thing, like kind of like weekendish, only because it's so difficult to go out on a bus tour unless it's like maybe a package or something, and the money makes sense, and, you know, the expenses, because when we were touring back in the day or whatever, selling millions of records, tons of merchandise every night, we could almost break even on a tour and be fine. But now, these days, you know, people don't really buy music, you know, so if you got all this overhead bus drivers and hotels every day, it's really difficult to go out there for $1.98.
It's always shocked me to think of the old days, and you would think that everybody's making a lot of money. When you say break even, I mean, then all you're living on is publishing and record sales?
Yeah, and we're doing we're playing arenas that are sold out every night, doing like $3 a head. So that's, what is that, 60,000 or whatever, or, you know, $60,000 a night, you know. So, you know, we did really good. The reason we broke even is because we're an opening act, you know, opening for Judas Priest. So we weren't making Priest dollars, but we were selling tons of records. So it was like a great way to get exposure and get our feet wet and get out there and start learning the ropes.